Woohoo! There we go. Alright. Looks like we are live. So, hey. Alright, there we are. There we are. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, there you are. There's some more people. Yeah, so doing a quick stream. Gonna just add a bunch more wires to this for like a half hour. Hope you guys will enjoy. So, yeah. So, still trying to figure out like a setup. So, this is like my new current one at the moment. But yeah, all we're gonna do today is try to add more wires to this arm piece here and go from there. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Alright. Making some updates on Funtime Foxy. Well, actually, I'm going to be building part of my Funtime Mangle cosplay. So, the reason I built Funtime Foxy to begin with was because I was going to use him as part of a Funtime Mangle costume, and this is the arm that's going to be connected directly underneath his head. So I'm pretty much building a ton of wires on top of this little skeleton we've got built already. Alright. Oh, lots of people. What part am I building? I am building his arm. So, or I'm going to be building parts of his arm. I don't have a ton of time today because I got some guests coming over in like an hour. So I can only stream for like a half hour, 45 minutes. But hopefully I'll get enough done to have a little bit of progress done on this thing. So I'm reusing some of the other conduit tubing that I had left over from yesterday because I don't want to be a waste, and I can use it for like the random pieces that will be used in the project. Oh, thank you. Thank you, 8-Bit Logan. I like making videos. I am doing good today, guys. Thanks for asking. How are all you guys doing? So where should we add the first wire? This one's a little short, so I'm going to add it about there. But first we'll add another snippet of foam so I can actually glue it to the darn other pieces. So pretty much, when I cut the foam, I cut the little corners off so it's slightly rounded, just to make things a little easier. And then I glue it into the conduit tubing to give me something to glue. So, I'll make this one a little shorter. How's the Springtrap mask going? It has not started yet. I still want to start it. But I have not had a chance to work on it yet. I've been super busy the past few days. If you guys... Almost lost you for a second there, guys. But as I was saying, if you stick around to the end of today's stream, I can kind of show you a little bit of my new setup so far. I'm currently in the apartment I'm going to be officially moving into at the end of the month. So yeah, I can at least give you guys a little show around if you guys stick around for about a half hour. So, yeah, if you're down. Man, lots of people here today. But yeah, so far I'm currently at 7 channel members, and if you guys want me to be able to make the Join Us for a Bite music video, I need 3 more people to join for me to reach that goal, or else I won't really be able to make it because we didn't reach the goal. But it's going good so far. Another music video that is beginning production is going to be a Bendy and the Ink Machine music video. So that's gonna start production very soon. But I won't be able to actually finish it for like a long while because it's gonna be a complicated one, but I'm gonna start working on it soon. So, hey, what up? Zarek? Is that how you say your name? I've never actually said it out loud. Zarek? I know you. You're cool. Alright. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing another Bendy and the Ink Machine music video. It won't be for a while because I still gotta script and build new props for it. But that is one of my other like umpteenth projects I'm gonna be starting. And if any of you know like a 3D liquid animator, let me know because I need somebody for that to help out with that project. Or maybe commission to do it. Hello, please don't spam. There we go. So we got another wire added. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm not exactly like great in the animation department. I can do live action stuff really well, but there's a segment that will need lots of liquids, like liquid simulations for it. I don't really know how to do it. If I have to, I thought I could download Blender myself and try to figure it out, but at this rate I might just try to commission somebody to do it for me. So, what's my favorite FNAF character? Yours is Ballora? Well, Moonstone. My favorite FNAF character is Ennard. He's pretty dope. I remember you, Spring Buns. Thanks for coming back. Yay, Ennard, you're my favorite. Thanks for coming. I think I remember you, that kid. I didn't really have a ton of time to look at the chat last time, but I think I remember you. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I'm crazy. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey, we got a channel member. What's up, my dude? Look at those emojis. One of the squad members himself, I believe. Yes, Spring Buns, what's your question? Let's see. Yeah, guys, feel free to type out questions for me. I'll try to read them once I get a chance. What happens when you spam? Well, if I catch somebody spamming, because I can't always look at the camera, I can put a temporary ban on them. So, if people do that, I can put them in like a timeout sort of a thing. But I've only ever had to do that a couple times when I've like addressed them spamming and I keep spamming, and then I would put them in a timeout. But if I address you spamming and then you stop, then you'll be fine. Okay, Zarek, feel free. It won't be for a long while until I actually need it, at least a month. But pretty much if I do, it would be like large amounts of liquid, so it can't just be like a cup. It would literally be like an ocean kind of a thing. Hello everybody new that's shown up. Well, let's see, lots of questions. What do you do if you keep spamming? Well, what happens is I put you in a timeout and it lets you, it doesn't let you type anything for I think it's like 300 or 600 seconds, which is like a good few minutes. And then hopefully by that time they would learn their lesson. If not, I can put them in timeout again, kind of a thing. Or I could even do more other things. Well, lots of people questions. Let's see. Question time. Alright, that was a good question. Let's read that. So, Retro Bendy CZ says, how long does it take you to make so detailed suits and masks, Guy? It's so amazing and interesting how you have the patience to do all that. Well, the thing is, I'm a very impatient person. So sometimes I cut corners, which I'm not proud of, but you know. Other than that, it's like my hobby, so I do it for fun. So like, I'm bored, I'll be like, you know, I feel like building something or working on something. So then I'll sit down and do it. Another thing that helps is if I'm wanting to not be super crazy productive, I'll put YouTube on and watch YouTube while I'm building stuff. But if I'm like in a time crunch and I just want to be building like crazy, I'll just literally put music on and work for a couple hours straight with just music, and then I can focus a lot better. As for how long they take to do, it really depends on how complicated the project is. Funtime Foxy is probably the most complicated puppet I have ever made. So he took a very long time to make. Other than that, like a puppet like Golden Freddy or sorry guys. Puppet like Golden Freddy and that kind of a thing took me about a week to make, and then like some of my clay figures only take me like an hour. So yeah, long explanation. Let's see if I can read a couple other ones. Oh, lots of people. Do a tutorial on a FNAF cosplay. Well, Epic Toys and other stuff. I don't know how well that would work out, because majority of the time I'm not following a pattern or anything, so I play a lot of my stuff by eye, and I don't really have a great way of just like being like, do it exactly this way and it'll turn out great. A lot of the time I'm just guesstimating how to do things, so I don't really have a good way to actually make a tutorial. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so far we've added 2 wires. We got another one here, and then we put one on the underside that was a little long, and I connected it over here so I can still bend my arm. But yeah, I got a few more to add, and we are about half time at the moment. I'll have to be leaving in about 15 minutes because I got guests coming over. So, how long have I been building puppets for? How long has that been? It's been over a year, I know that much. I've always built things out of cardboard, but I started building puppets, I think, towards the end of 2017? I think that was what it is? No, 2018. I don't have an exact time. Would I want to do merch on a website like Redbubble? Or would you like to hire an artist? I wouldn't be against doing merch. Eventually. I don't really have time or the extra money to be able to make merch at the moment. But I would definitely want to try to make merch again sometime in the future. And like, I don't know exactly what I would make, but like, I wouldn't put art out of the question. So there's always the chance that I might try to do something like that. Okay, it's gonna be like Mangle, I guess. What are the other costumes you're preparing for the music video? Okay, well, I don't know exactly how to say your name. I think it's Soreb Extra or something like that. Well, I've got 2 music videos currently in the works. First one is the Join Us for a Bite, but that one I'll only actually do if I get the 10 channel members. Oh, I think I'm freezing up. Am I freezing? Oh, there we go. Sorry guys, I lost you for a second there. Saying I've got two music videos currently in the works. First one is Joy Bite, and the second one is Lifeline, the Bendy and the Ink Machine song. I've got Funtime Mangle to at least build part of for Join Us for a Bite, and then I have to modify a Nard a tiny bit for that one as well. If I get that goal, I'll definitely be making that video. As for the other one, I'm not fully sure what costumes I'll be making for it. I was thinking I might try to make like a projectionist costume. You know, like the dude with like the projection or that projector for the head for part of it. But then I also have a lot of props to make for that. And then once I finish Funtime Mangle, I'm gonna make a music video where he's the main character in that one, similar to the Funtime Freddy one with You Can't Hide. So, okay. So I'm gonna pause on the questions for now because I want to try to get a little bit more done on this guy. But feel free to keep asking stuff. I'll see if I can take a look in just a minute. Okay. So next up, whoop, dropping stuff. So we're going to put this. Where should we put it? Put it there. That would work. Alright. Woo. So how's your guys' day been so far? Mine's been pretty good. What's my favorite indie horror game? Probably Five Nights at Freddy's, honestly. I haven't played a lot of horror games. I did really enjoy Duck Season, though. That one was fun. It wasn't technically a horror game, but the way I played it, it turned out to be a horror game. So, okay. Sky, will you make a glitch trap suit for the FNAF Help Wanted song? I don't think I will be. I have the little clay figure that I could always use in a song like that, but at the moment I don't really have the time to make a full suit for Glitch Trap. I would just have to kind of use what I have. So, it is what it is, though. I wouldn't be against trying to make a full suit eventually, because that would be kind of neat. But for now, probably not. Should play eggs for Bart. That sounds funny. Yeah, I'm building Funtime Mangle. Technically, I consider them a character from the book series, so I wouldn't really say it's a AU character. But it's not in any of the games, so I'm using my own creative license to kind of make my own interpretation of what the character would look like. So that's what I'm building. I do eventually want to make Circus Baby. That it is definitely a character I want to make eventually, but not very high on my priority list at the moment, just because of all the stuff I'm building for music videos coming up. There we go. So, currently, some more wires going on up in here. So, that's what it looks like currently. Bit more. Here's a little guest. Keep losing you guys, sorry about that. But here's Funtime Foxy. Wait, made that up. And he's gonna have wires coming up to him and be like kind of a thing. Give me just 1 second, guys. I gotta be right back. I'm not ending the stream. I'll just be right back. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to dip for a second. But yeah, so that's a little sneak peek on what it'll look like. I think I'm gonna glue this together. So I'll put a little piece in there or something. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, some of my people keep trying to call me. So I will probably do like one more wire, and then I'll have to probably cut the stream off there, because people keep trying to call me. Because today's stream's only going to be a short one, sadly. I just wanted to stream at least a little bit for you guys. Do Funtime Chica? That could be fun. Might make something on that eventually. But as for like currently I don't have a lot of time for that, to just make every character. Because there is lots of characters in these games. Ooh. Hey, welcome back, toys and other stuff. So, this is our arm so far. Oh, am I lagging? There we go. So this is my arm so far. I'm gonna add a lot more wires. I'm just doing like the basic ones at the moment. So, it looks a little funky, but when I wear it, it kind of stretches it a little bit more straight. So, yeah. Hi, Phoenix Drake. How's it going? Got a couple members in the chat. Would you ever make a Ballora? I definitely want to make Ballora eventually. Though it might be not for a little while. I keep saying that. Ballora I did actually start work on. I just paused the project of Ballora for a little bit to work on some other puppets. If you guys want, I'll definitely start Ballora again, or start back up on working on that. Sweet Phoenix Drake. Do I have an Alice Angel puppet? Well, I did make an Alice Angel puppet, but I sort of threw her away because I didn't like the puppet. So I do not have an Alice Angel puppet anymore, but I did have one for a short time. I might try to make a better one eventually. Hey. So, yeah. If you guys decide to become channel members, it would greatly help me out. If you're not able to, that's always okay as well. You could always subscribe to my gaming channel if you still want to help me out. It's just called Skywarp32. But yeah. Let's see, how do I want to put this? Yes, rip Alice. Sorry, Alice. It's okay if you guys can't become channel members. It's just something I'm seeing how many people I can get to become them. Because in the future, hopefully I'll have more than like 10, and then I'll be able to post polls and stuff for channel members to decide what music videos they want to see, kind of a thing. But that won't be until I have at least a good amount of people to vote. Hello, handsome boy. Welcome. Well, thank you, that kid. It greatly appreciated. I still have the bracelets. Well, I might bring wristbands back eventually. It won't be for a while though, because I need to be able to afford to make merch. But getting closer. Hopefully, eventually, I'll come up with something. What made me become a puppet master? Well, the mastery just followed after I started building puppets. I always liked building stuff with Legos. And then Five Nights at Freddy's became a thing, and I was like, dude, this is so cool and or scary. Hello. Yes, boo?
We figured everything out.
Okay.
Yeah. Jared's gonna bring stuff. Brandon's gonna be here in about 25 minutes, and we're gonna run and get snacks.
Okay.
That's what's going to.
The people can hear you, by the way.
That's fine. Hi, guys.
Katie says hi, by the way.
Oh, I thought you said they could hear me.
I thought they could. They haven't noticed yet, I don't think.
Oh. So what happened if I just said hi, really?
What if I did this? Ooh. Ooh.
I'm hiding behind the door.
Get out. Yeah. So that was my fiance, by the way. That is my fiance, guys. She's pretty cute. Katie, go away! I'm excited to play on the internet. Love you.
I love you too.
Well, of course she looks cute. She's my fiance.
You can be a butt sometimes, but I love you anyway. The world needs to know.
The door was closed for a reason.
And I was sleeping for a reason. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess you guys kind of get to briefly meet her for a minute there. I don't know what's going on anymore. Alright, so we have definitely added more wires to this. So, there's that. Can we send you fan mail? I definitely want to make a P.O. box eventually. I don't have one yet. Currently, the best way to send me anything is just like pictures on Twitter. But I wouldn't be against eventually making a P.O. box or something for you guys to send me stuff. What material am I using? It's called conduit tubing. It's called conduit tubing. It's a plastic tube that has a slit in the side of it where you put wiring in it for electrical work. But you can cut it up and glue it and paint it, and it looks pretty good like metal wires and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. What state do I live in? I live in America. And I also live in a state of constant anxiety. Why'd you stub your toe? Stop it. Alright. There we go. So, it has been close to a half hour. I'm probably going to have to cut the stream off there, guys, because I'm having some guests over. But before we go, I will show you guys a little bit of my new setup. So, get ready for this. Woo! So, here is my desk at the moment. It's pretty great. It's a little bit of a mess at the moment, still trying to figure stuff out. So, this is my new shelves that I'm going to be putting stuff on. You can see I got a couple characters on there already. So, I've got my green screen currently set up above it so that I can unroll it and use it. And then I will have a camera set up over here so that I can film using the green screen. And then for showcase videos, I can just set it up a little closer and film there. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to be filling these shelves up with all my builds and stuff. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped about my new setup. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I gotta be going. So thank you all for coming, and hopefully I will be streaming again soon. Bye now. Woohoo!